All right, welcome guys, welcome to the stream. It's Wednesday the 12th of December. We are back and we have a pretty nasty sell-off underway here. Really nasty sell-off based off some Amazon news. Let me read the news to you. It says Microsoft lowers AI software sales quotas, and the market is just completely collapsed on that news. VIX is starting to rise. We're getting a nice bounce. I was looking at this. I was looking at a move down to here, but it's kind of front running my level. But I'm going to be patient because I think at New York Open we might get more selling. We've got to be careful today because this is we've got a catalyst active now, so we have to be very careful today. This could get really nasty today. Could get really nasty. So be very selective on your trades today. Well, welcome everybody. PTSD kicking in, says K-Dog. Yeah, this could get nasty, bro. This could get nasty. We have to be very careful today. Very careful. You want to size down. Catalyst is active. Be very mindful of this order flow today, guys. Could get really nasty. Market found it very difficult to get through this gamma exposure level today. Tried multiple times, couldn't, kept failing. We've got this collapse has nothing to do with this crazy hedging. It's nothing to do with that. It's the fact that we couldn't get through it, and then the Microsoft news has just caused a complete collapse in the market. So be very careful today, guys. Be very careful. We're going to take something. We want some low size. Keep your size low today. Is my advice. But let's see. The market opens in 10 minutes. Right now, it's just collecting liquidity, going lower. Looks like is the order for the day so far. That's what it looks like right now. It looks like it's going to collect liquidity and go down. We've got zero gamma line on ES way down here. We're opening with a massive gap to the downside today. There could be some short squeezing. If we get down here, we might have a potential long at the value area low here on the weekly, but really this could overshoot very easily. This one all the way to the edge of this value area low, so it could get down to 345. Value area low is like 380, so I wouldn't long immediately from the value area low. I'd want a little sweep, and then I want to see some buying coming in, and that's when I'll take a possible long trade. But I'll be sizing down because this ATR is crazy right now. On a 2 minutes, 30 ATR on a 2 minute. So volatility is expanding. VIX is climbing. SPY is gonna get a massive gap down as well. Same thing for SPX. SPX could all the way come down to the zero gamma line today. That's going to be a major level, 67.37. So that could come in play today. That could come in play. Also this big one down here. That's not good news though, man. That's not good news. Markets were doing really nice up until this stupid Microsoft news just spooked the markets a bit. But right now, some bulls are coming in. So a lot of bulls are coming in at the lows here. So let's see if ES can get above the value area low here. We could have a trade back up to the point of control to repair some of this imbalance that we just had. So at the open, if ES gets above here, I may take a quick long. But right now, still rejecting the value area low. If ES gets a spike up, I'll probably join the train and try and take this quick long to try and squeeze some shorts back up to the point of control, or this node here, at least up to 68.37 from here to here. So let's see, maybe we pop at the open and ES gives us that pop. we can take it. Yeah, I actually took a trade on that drop. Stopped out for about 40 points. So I'm down right now. I took it on light size though, because I knew it was to do with the catalyst. So yeah, I took a trade here. I took it. So I took it from here. I thought, you know, it started bouncing, like you can see here. From the previous day value area low, it started bouncing. So I felt, okay, maybe it's going to continue higher, but it didn't. It just tanked again. So let's see what happens at the open. Just give me a sec, mate. I'll be back. 1 second. All right. Let me see which account was hurt. Okay, not going to trade that one again. Okay, we are now 5 minutes away from the open. Let's keep our news tab open as well, just in case there's something else that comes up. 15% idea of the 15 to 20% tariff. Besant said Trump has normalized the idea of a 15 to 20% tariff. Okay, we've got some news as well coming up. The ADP employment came higher than expected. Again, that contributes towards a greater chance of a rate cut. Not that I needed it. It's pretty certain that's going to happen. We've got PMIs, 945 and ISM services. I think that's going to overshoot. I think services is what's carrying the economy at the moment. So let's see. All right, ES is trying to push up into value. So I am preparing for a possible long at the open. It looks a bit dangerous because I don't know which side are they going to take out the shorts first, or are they going to take out these longs that have just opened pre-market. So it's a tough decision, this one. Let's knock it down to a 2 minute. Trump is right on tariffs. He has high risk tolerance. That's what Besant is saying. We're not at support. Yeah, we're not at support. Market is moving higher. This would be dangerous though. Right before the market opens, this would be really dangerous to take. It has got back into value. I do expect a move now from ES to from here to here. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think it's probably going to go a little bit higher and then drop. A lot of bullish delta is coming in though, so I fully expect ES to come and repair some of this damage. So this looks like it's gonna continue higher for a little while, maybe the first few minutes or first 15-20 minutes, and then maybe drop lower, at least get to the VWAP on NQ, which is 580. So we've got a potential for an 80 point move here. So it's going to be an interesting open here. I think it's going to happen pretty quick though. Whichever direction it takes, it's going to happen pretty quickly at the open here. But I fully expect ES to come at least to here, 68.37, maybe even higher, to repair some of that damage. That's what I'm expecting. Same with NQ as well. NQ didn't drop as much as ES, but I can see a move back. Yeah, 580s. Especially if it gets into value area low, definitely get it moved to 580 and repair some of that damage. Okay, market's open. Here we go. Let's watch ES. Falling out of value area. Well, I think it's going to try and hold here. Yes, I think it's going to try and hold. Maybe not. Oh, wow. The value area just dropped lower now on the volume point of control. A lot of orders coming in for the bull spot. They're right now getting absorbed. This thing looks like it's going to come down. Let's see what happens. Shorts are trying here. Okay, yes, bouncing again from the value area low. I think they want to take some shorts out first before dumping. Yeah, let's see if we can get to that 68.37 on yes. Let's see if NQ can go to 580. Stopping short and going down so far. Should continue a bit high. I think that news is a little bit of an overreaction though. I don't know what to make of that news, to be honest. It seems like a bit of an overreaction. Let's see the VIX is starting to roll over. Yeah, I think they might start punishing these shorts, guys. Yeah, job reports also negative. I think market likes that though, because that just means easing by the Federal Reserve. So I think market likes the fact that the job reports is bad. Get us up to 570, 570, 580 on the Nasdaq. Has ES got to the level? Yeah, right on it. Right to the tick so far. How far can they push it? A lot of bullish orders coming in, but they're not really getting anywhere right now. Well, these shorts that happen pre-market could get really smashed up here. I don't know though. Honestly, this is really uncertain. Right now, yes, it's struggling at the line that I drew. Struggling to get past it. Yeah. This is getting nasty to the downside now. Like I said, a lot of longs came in, but they didn't really get rewarded. Melanie, hello. How are you? You made it. You always turn up on the bad days. I noticed that. Whenever it's bearish, you turn up. You can always rely on Melanie turning up to a bear party. I'm not seeing too much craziness at the open so far. Market's trying to hold this level. Okay, let's see what happens. Yeah. QQQ filled half that. Opened here. Where the SPY open? SPY opened here. We're going to drop 800 points today, Mel. Just for you. Just to make you happy. The market's going to do you a favor today. Because it knows you're stressed. It's going to drop 800 points. They're holding it. They're really holding this market. Oh, the drop came because of some Microsoft news, Melanie. It didn't happen because there was some technical analysis. Microsoft announced some AI news, and that's the reason. There's a catalyst. I don't know about that. K-Dog, I think it's going to be difficult to get a rally today in the market because of the Microsoft news. I don't think the market's going to like that. I don't think so. I mean, we could rally right now, just to take out the shorts that really got aggressive in the pre-market and repair some of that imbalance. But I don't think we're going to get a massive rally back to the highs today. I just don't. I can't see it. With a catalyst like that, I don't see that happening. Maybe I'm wrong. We did have the Japan carry trade overreaction as well, a market rallying, so you never know. But the chances of that happening twice in a row, I don't know. Bear flag. The bear flag is forming. YM's done it. Yeah, YM might have done it, but I don't think ES is going to do it, or the NQ is going to do it. I think we're going to drop. I really do. At some point we're going to drop. I don't think the market's going to quite like this news. We've got so much bullish delta right now and the market's not moving anywhere. It's all getting absorbed by the shorts. Shorts are completely absorbing everything. I think it's probably best to just stay out of the way here today. This is gonna be nasty. I got a feeling, one of those feelings, this is gonna be pretty nasty today. You like it? Yeah. Yeah, if you made profits, then what's the point trading today? You know, just protect your profits. It's not really worth the risk today. With a catalyst like that, you know, you don't know what's going to happen today. You just don't know what's going to happen. This market can go either way. They want to protect this area, huh? Really looks like they're trying to protect it. Yes, it's trying to get past that resistance line I had. Still struggling though. Melanie says she's patient. So what are you waiting for, Melanie? You waiting for higher before you short? Open's been a bit indecisive, to be honest. I don't think Wall Street knows what to do with this news. That's what it looks like to me. Yes, rejecting from the line again. A lot of bulls are in action, but they're not getting anywhere from the order flow. I can see they're not getting anywhere. Not anywhere. Not so far. They're really aggressive, but really not being able to push this market back higher. But if ES can get above this resistance, then I think the coast is clear for a move higher. Well, YM's made it all back. Nice YM. YM showing the way, leading the way. YM showing. Well, they usually they run together. Sometimes they can divert. We saw that yesterday. The ES being so weak. But NQ is weak today. NQ is really weak because tech get hit by, well, there's a tech related news, so tech is getting hit the hardest. I see the bubbles. Yeah, Nvidia's down. I think market's waiting for that news as well, the PMIs. Coming out in 15 minutes. The S&P PMI comes out in a minute. The other one comes out in 15 minutes. It just feels to me it wants to go down. Bulls are trying the hardest here, but can't push. They can't push through. Yeah. I can see in the order flow they're trying their best, but they're not really getting anywhere. Maybe the news gives them a bit of a burst. I mean, if ES pushes through here, I think the coast is clear for a move back up to 68.48. Same for NQ as well. I think we'll get 590, 600 if ES can go past that level. NQ needs to break the VWAP first. Currently sitting at 556. Oh, this is a no trade zone. You can't trade this. This is impossible. Right now, it just appears that, to me, it looks like it wants to go down. Because ES is struggling at that pivot over and over and over again. It keeps struggling. Unless we get news, which I think is going to come in positive in 10 minutes, to be honest. I do think it's going to be positive. That could give us some liquidity injection volume into the market. That could push us higher. But aside from that, if that's a miss, then you're definitely going down. But I don't think the services ISM is going to be a miss. It's going to be in line or above expectations. What did the S&P 50 that missed? The S&P really doesn't. The S&P PMI doesn't really move the markets though. There's a lot of liquidity above us, so the market could go and fetch. There's a lot of spoofing going on as well. Shorts really haven't got aggressive yet. Maybe they're just waiting for all the liquidity absorption, and then they're gonna just come in and drop it. That's kind of the feeling I've got, unless we get a big beat on PMIs and we get a liquidity injection into the market. They haven't really come in yet, the shorts. If they do though, I think this is going to be a large move to the downside. Bitcoin's recovered. NQ is struggling here. Microsoft's down 3% on the day. Bulls are just not getting anywhere. Really not getting anywhere. Yeah. It just seems like they're collecting liquidity from the bulls, and then they're gonna just drop it. That's what it looks like to me. Unless, like I said, that news comes in really hot. K-Dog's enjoying watching the market from the side. Well done, K-Dog. That's one of the biggest lessons as a trader. It's just to be patient, not be impulsive. So VIX doing. going to start climbing this thing if we start pulling back. Yeah, there you go. It's trying to get aggressive now. And we're dumping. There's the dump. Here come the shorts now. Yes, couldn't get above that line that I drew. Couldn't get above it. And now it's tanking. Let's put on... Where are the gamma levels? It's still way below. Way below. It's probably going to get all the way down here, to be honest. SPY's trying to break the low. Ooh, SPY's lost hedge pressure. SPY's lost hedge pressure. Wow. It's a key level though. It's trying to hold it. It's trying to hold the 0 gamma line. Was that a trap? Wow. They hit a double bottom, now they're rallying it. This is a crazy market today. What a weird price, some weird price action this morning. Completely indecisive. Nobody in control of the tape. They might start pushing this higher now. Absorbing shorts. Let's see, yes, no, not got there yet. If it clears that resistance, I think the coast is clear for a move higher. Five minutes for the news. Yeah, that's smart, Melanie. You shouldn't be entering 5 minutes before a news candle. Unless you go very small size and you fancy a gamble, calculated risk, you know, if you expected a beat on the PMIs, then maybe you go long. More of an educated guess. But it's a binary event. I mean, it can go in either direction. There's no strategy to it. If I was gambling, I don't know, man. I think we could move higher. I do. Especially with the PMIs coming. I think PMIs is going to beat. ISM is going to beat. That's going to push the market higher. And if ES gets past this level, it's go time. Order flow is just completely indecisive right now. There's nobody really in control. It's really neutral. I've not seen it open like this for a minute. It's consolidating here at the bottom. Yeah, if I was gonna take a gamble, yeah, I would go long here, to be honest, yeah, because I'm expecting ISM to beat. I pick a direction. I'm not sure if it's going to be able to pick a direction today. If we rally, I'm still not going to be convinced of continuation, especially with that news from Microsoft. I'm not sure. You have to be very careful today taking any trades, because I think once this market decides to sell off, once Wall Street decides to sell off, it's going to be a pretty gnarly sell-off. We've got news in a minute. Let's see. Let's see what happens here. 36 seconds. $25 seconds. I feel a beat though. I do feel a beat. Forecast 52.1. So what did we get? Yep, we beat 52.6. Yeah, and there's the rally. There you go. So we got ISM PMI 52.6, forecast 52.1. Yeah, ISM beats. Let's see if ES is still resisting at that pivot. If it beats the pivot, I think it's the coast is clear for more upside. NQ is stuck at the VWAP at the minute. I think it's going to break through. I see there was a lot of orders here, a lot of short orders. Can the buyers push these orders through? There's a lot of limits. Just trying to push through them. If it gets through them, gets through that VWAP, I think the course might be clear for further upside. And with ES breaking that pivot and the news candle, new 30-minute candle just open as well, getting through the orders now. Yeah, really bullish. Yep, ES is through. Yep, ES is going through. NQ is trying to get past the VWAP. Yep, through the orders. Smashing through all the orders now. ES is moving higher. Yep, there you go. I expect it continuation here on ES to that red line 68.48. I should have been a gambler. If I gambled on that, I would have got it right. Look at that. There you go. There you go. There you go. Right to the red line. There you go. See? See, K-Doc? I told you, mate, you get past that resistance, we're going straight to that red line. And now it's resisting from it. I should have been a gambler, man. I would have made some money if I was a gambler. Let's see QQQ. Alright, pushing higher. Trying to fill the gap now. So I think QQQ is going to go up for the gap fill. You was a gambler, huh? You was a poker player though, right? That's a little bit different to gambling though, isn't it? Poker requires a bit of strategy skill, a bit of bluffing. Yeah. Too many outside variables, says K-Dog. But this is why you gotta have some knowledge of fundamental analysis as well, though. We knew that the market was waiting for that news. The likelihood of that news being positive was high, because if you study this PMI's analysis, it's the services PMIs that's keeping the economy afloat. The manufacturing side of the PMIs is really struggling. It's down. It's been below 50 for 9 months. And it's the services PMI that's keeping it going. So that's why we're not really feeling the effect of it. So you need to have some fundamental knowledge. We knew the likelihood of that was going to be positive, and it was. And the PMIs on Monday, I knew that's going to be a negative one. Not knew it, but the prediction was that it's going to be a miss on that one again. The PMIs though, see the manufacturing PMIs, I expect manufacturing PMIs to start picking up next year, due to the end of QT. The QT quantitative tightening is really QT and high rates has had a really bad impact on PMIs on the manufacturing side. So yeah, there we go. There you go. Yes, told you. Course is clear, and now it's getting rejected from the red line. There you go. Pretty nice. Now we're dumping. Like I said, I don't believe we're going to get a continuation rally. I do think we're going to get a sell-off. And now we're trying to pull back. So today is the type of day that if you're up for the week, there's just no need of trading it. Honestly, there's no need of trading it. Just wait. Let the market absorb that and Microsoft news today. Yeah, let it do what it needs to do. If it's gonna dump, it's gonna dump. If it's gonna pump, then it's gonna pump. Let the news get absorbed today by Wall Street. Let them decide what happens. We can sit on the sidelines, let them decide and wait. Yeah. If we get a massive sell-off and SPX hits one of these pivots, then we can pop a long, small one. But that's not happening until the afternoon session. You got one long here on Nasdaq, that's miles away, and then you got one if SPX falls here. That's the only two areas I'd be interested in trading today. 60-1. Damn. Why is tomorrow going to be worse? What's your thinking behind why tomorrow is going to be worse? Hi Bathauer, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. Unemployment claims. Don't think we've got unemployment tomorrow. I've got jobless claims. I don't think that's going to move the market. We got core PCE. But I don't think that's going to move the market that much, to be honest. We got PCE on Friday. But I don't think jobless claims is going to move the market that much, in all honesty. I think the rate cut's baked in now. So I don't think that report's going to make a massive difference. I'll move it a little bit, but I don't think it's going to be a massive deal. Unless the number is like 300k, which would be crazy. So I don't think any of you guys. Oh, Melanie, I think she took a gamble on that long. But aside from that, I don't think we have taken anything today. Shade Dog has sat out, which is very, very good. We took the gamble. You got the gambler inside you, haven't you? You got the gambler instincts inside you. Well, that was a calculated gamble, though. It was a good, educated guess. A good educated guess. Yeah. All gambles are calculated, says K-Dog. It was a good educated guess. Sellers haven't really stepped in though. But a lot of that 30-minute imbalance candle has been repaired. At least half of it. So what did I say? On NQ, it can reach to. Yeah, look at that. It hit the gamma level. I'd expected it might go to 600, but it fell short a little bit, 20 points short. But got rejected off this gamma level. Let's see where the VIX is at. VIX is in decay mode. BTC is holding on. SPX doesn't have any gamma levels. Just trading in this range right now. QQQ fell short of the gap fill. SPY's almost recovered that drop. ES rejected from that area, saying. Melanie was gambling on an EVA. Hold on, Melanie. You're really crushing it though, Melanie, by the looks of it. I think you're really crushing the charts. All right, market's trying to sell off, getting pulled back, but sellers haven't really kicked in yet, so the bulls have a chance to go back up. They really haven't been very aggressive. Let me be I'll be right back, guys. Right, back. It's banana time. Banana and coffee. Peanuts, like pistachios. I like peanuts, walnuts, and almonds. Banana. Your favorite banana, Melanie? Banana keeps me full. And it tastes good. The shorts have gassed out? Is that all they had? Crazy. Maybe that was an overreaction, like we were saying on the Microsoft news. Lutnick says our goal is to bring chip manufacturing to the US. A deal with Taiwan will bring more investment to the US. We have to train 5 million Americans for chips jobs. So he's providing some good stuff for the market. He's saying we see GDP over 4% in 2026. Wow. Prices don't move unless tariffs are above 15%. Wow. This guy's saying some really positive things for the market. Let's see that Microsoft loads AI software sales. AI software sales. Is Microsoft recovering? Not really. Nvidia is. Netflix is getting smashed today, huh? Tesla's nice and green. So slow. No, ATR's big, dude. You got nightmares from the banana thing. OTR's massive. It's 34 on a 2-minute right now. It looks small because the range is so big today. That's why. The question then, do the shorts really want it? Do they really want this? I think it's unlikely to see a rally too much higher. I'm still favoring more downside right now. I think maybe they've done enough repair of that that drop, and it's probably time to go lower. That's what I'm thinking. What do you mean, what's my buffer? Buffer, yeah. He don't like the word buffer. Melanie, where did you study? Did you study in Germany? Or did you study in a different country? Bitcoin's pulling back. Ohio. You did, I assume you did some university in Ohio, right? Man, the shorts are really not wanting this, are they? They're really not wanting to take this price. College. How long did you spend in America? Really not going anywhere. That's going to be a key resistance. About 596 if it gets there. It's going to be a key level. That's going to be a really key level. Up at the 598, 600 level. If it manages to get up there, it's going to be a pretty tough resistance. Daily opens at 6062. It's that big news candle that got all the volume. Since then, sellers have tried, but they've not really stepped on it. They sell them, then they just take their foot off the accelerator. Let's take off this one. We haven't moved. Yeah, I know. I know, man. Melanie's crushing it on the YM long. Melanie was born to crush the markets. She was designed to crush these markets. So VIX is in decay. So I guess the scare's over. Unless Wall Street's trying to fool everybody, get everybody long and then drop it. I don't know, maybe not. Melanie is a multi-dimensional trader. She trades everything. YM, RTY, She trades quite a lot of different things. She trades gold too. She trades the NQ. She trades ES, YM, NQ, and gold. I strictly only trade NQ. She's a woman of many skills. She was a forex trader. Melanie, how long have you been trading the markets? So the idea is here is the market here is basically stuck. There's a lot of liquidity here because we dropped pre-market, and now anybody that wanted to trade this area is now trading it. Okay, those people that missed out on their orders are now getting a chance to get in. That's why the market's just chopping and holding, chopping and holding. But is that enough upside? Is that enough upside? I don't think 1997, wow. You must be rich if you started investing in stocks at 1997. You ever trade is it the German DAX market? You lost a lot. Yeah, we all go through painful lessons. Trading, investing. Investing's the safest thing to do though. If you've got a decent amount of money, just buy tech. Buy the index. Can't lose. You're trading DAX in London, yeah? Stocks were good in the 90s. They're good in 2000s as well, especially tech stocks. I was showing Apple 50 week monthly moving average. Every time if you bought that, you made a 600% return in 20 years, which is 30% a year. That's pretty amazing. You won't even get that in real estate, gold, or any other asset. Don't tell me you get it in Bitcoin. Bitcoin's just a baby. And very high risk. When you was 18, they gave you 7.5 and you managed to 4x it. Wow. That's crazy. So you did that by trading, or you did that by investing in some stocks, or did you trade that? Starting to sell off a bit here. Are we finally going to get a flush on the NQ? Stocks, you bought some stocks, yeah? Bought Volvo with the 35k. Oof. What the hell just happened then? Wow. Wow, guys, this is crazy. What the hell? That has got to be some news related. That has to be something to do with news. That is crazy. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Holy shit. What the hell just happened there? Damn. Holy crap. That's crazy, man. Where the hell did that candle? That's got to be a news related candle. 5,000 delta in the bulls. 9,000 contracts in that candle in a 2 minute. I'm searching for the news. I can't find anything. Unless you guys have. Volatility just collapsed. Wow, what a rally. Oof, that's crazy. Yeah, I think they're going to repair the whole thing. Into an LVN right now. This area right here. It's coming right into it. Should be resistance. I mean, the news that we got was a Microsoft thing. Otherwise, I didn't expect a massive sell-off today. Well, maybe the market's going to just shrug it off. Market wants higher now. This is on a moon mission. I should resist here though. Right now the market's really, really strong. There's a potential for a trap into this LVN. They look like it's collected a lot of stops in this area. Could get a pullback here. Let's see what happens. This is the area, this box. If it doesn't resist there, it's probably going to go back all the way to the highs. It doesn't look like it's going to resist. Oh, see. There's a potential for a trap at this low volume node. Yeah, it's starting to pull back now. There's a potential that these there's a potential for a drop, big drop here. There you go. Pulling back now. There's a lot of longs up here, a lot of longs. And potential for a squeeze to the downside. If they break the VWAP, it's probably going to sell off quite harsh. Because you've got a lot of longs up there. The market traps them. Could get nasty for the bulls. Not right now though. Buyers are stepping back in. Yep. Looks like the bulls are trying to protect this area. Avoid the trap. Can they push through? I think if they get through that white box that I've got on my chart there, I think you're looking for a move right back up to the highs, maybe even new higher day. There's a battle here between bulls and bears. They're gonna try and trap these buyers. Got really aggressive into the that low volume node. Not a lot of stops got triggered. Really interesting battle here. Really interesting battle going on between the bears and bulls here. I do feel they're going to trap these bulls though. I just got that feeling. That's a major resistance area. If they get under the VWAP, this is going to be nasty to the downside in my opinion. Bulls are coming back in though. They're not letting up. They want higher. Wow. Yeah, they want higher pricing, man. Let's see if they can clear with any volume. It's a tough area to crack. Let's see what ES is doing. This is almost back at the highs. It's NQ today, that's the weaker one because of tech. NQ needs to clear this area with a lot of volume. Ah, there you go. Okay, dog. Yeah, so they hasn't lowered it. It was fake news. Yeah, this is back to being a bull market, guys. Back to being bullish. Thanks for that, K-Dog. Yeah, this is probably going to go in and put in new highs today. What a joke of a story that was. How was that allowed? How was that released? That looked like, that fucking looks like manipulation, man. Get everybody bearish. Somebody wanting to profit from shorts, now they're longing again. That's just dirty. That is really dirty, that. Still struggling through this this box, but I think it's going to break it and go higher. Yeah, Microsoft denied it, the claims now. That's crazy. I can't believe they reported that and now withdrew it. That's crazy. That's really, really dirty. Yeah, this is gonna probably rally through to new highs now. Yes, it's probably almost there. Struggling in the box at the minute. I need some volume to get through it. Not really finding that at the minute. Yeah, pretty dirty tactics, huh? How a false news report like that was allowed to be released. You don't trust a 1 hour chart candlestick pattern? I don't know. I think it's going to go on and make new highs. I think the market will go on and make new highs today. After that now. It just needs to break that white box. If it breaks it, it's going to move through it quite aggressively and straight to the highs, in my opinion. It's just struggling at the box at the minute. It needs to go through it with some volume injection. So I was thinking, even without that news, even before I saw that news, if it breaks this white box, it's probably going to go back to the highs. Ugly in which way? Which way do you think it looks ugly, the 4 hour? For the bulls or for the bears? It's just struggling at that white box. Can't get through it. Once it goes through, I think it's Valhalla time. Shorts are trying to come in here. Getting aggressive. A lot of longs coming in. Can they break this box? Can they break the box? Struggling again. Bears are trying to slam it hard now. Volume just completely died. Did Microsoft recover? Yeah, it's recovering now. Yep, can't get past it. Struggling at the white box. Now if the shorts can break through the VWAP, the bulls are in big trouble. They're going to be in massive trouble if the bears can get under the VWAP. Bulls are trying to protect the VWAP. Yeah, that could be the possibility, Kato. But if they break the VWAP, bulls are in trouble. It's going to get nasty. If they break the VWAP, it's going to get nasty. All right, now it's holding it. They're trying to protect the VWAP. The bulls know it. If they get trapped up there, they're going to get smoked. Trying everything here to protect that level. I don't know, man. This just not look good for the bulls here. Looks like it might get nasty. It's difficult to tell what's going to happen right now. The volume's completely died. So really nobody's in control of the tape. Like I said, if we get under VWAP, bulls are in trouble. If they can get past that white box, it will make a new high. Volume just completely dead. Completely died. Shorts have got a chance now to wreck these bulls. They've got a real chance. Yeah, the bulls are trying to protect that area. Shorts are coming in heavy now. They're not really heavy, but they're coming in. Yeah, they might just spoil the party here, guys. The bears. Yeah, they're protecting that VWAP like crazy. You can't see it on that screen. But look at this screen. Look at that VWAP, the green, the blue line. They're absorbing shorts like crazy right there. They're struggling here though. The bulls are struggling. There's no volume coming in. The volume's completely dead. I haven't seen tape like this in a while. Look at these orders. See how the numbers are just completely faded? This is so low volume. I don't know. I think this market wants lower pricing. It's looking bearish, guys. It's looking bearish. The bulls are trying everything here to try and protect that level. Because these guys up here, these look how aggressive that longing was. If we get under view up here, we're coming down aggressive. These guys are gonna get stopped. These longs up here are hoping for all-time highs. I mean, the highs of the day. You went long, okay, Doc? New 30-minute candle just open. Getting some volume injection. Nothing amazing though. Some bulls are coming in, getting absorbed. This is looking fishy, man. This is looking fishy. They have to try and protect this area though. The bulls have to try and protect this area. Otherwise they're in big trouble. And they're trying to do that right now, you can see that. Yeah, they're rallying it. There you go. Can you get that volume injection to get past that white box now? Yeah, they're reloading the bid now. Look at that. Look at the bids are reloading. Strong buying. The white box was the low volume node from the volume profile. It's an area of imbalance in the chart. Low volume node. Price usually gets stuck there. You have a lot of stop losses there. You have exhaustion, absorption. You see a lot of that stuff in there at the low volume node. Let's see if we can clear it now. Bulls trying to get aggressive here. A lot of orders stacked on this level. Market's not going to leave those orders behind. They're right on top of the price right now on the NQ. And they're right in, basically in that white box, ready to get filled. Let's see if the bulls can break through here. They're trying to get aggressive here now, the bulls. And clear those orders. Go. There we go. Nope. Rejected again. Wow, what an area of resistance that is. What an area of resistance that is. They're having a real hard time. They're having a real hard time getting past that white box. Wow. Low volume wouldn't be resistance. No, this volume profile is basically all the candles, the daily candles, but it just shows you where the volume is on the day. You see most of the volume of today is in between the value area high, value area low. So 70% of today's volume is in here. Okay, now where you see this dip in the profile, right? Where you see that dip, that's called a low volume node. There's insufficient volume that's gone through. See how it's sliced through? When that comes back to that level, back to the low volume node, you usually see rejection here because sellers are not willing to go through that immediately. So you see exhaustion here, or you see you'll see sellers stepping in again to protect that low volume node. Okay, so it's an area of resistance on the chart. If you're hitting it from the bottom, so for example, if the price was coming here like this and you had the LVN acts as support. Okay, but not all LVNs and not all LVNs are applicable. All right, you got to know which ones are relevant and which ones are not. The ones that are supported by high volume, those are the ones that you want to be paying attention to. And right now, you can see another rejection. No, even on the weekly, yeah, even on the weekly, not just the daily. So yesterday, remember that level we had? This one, that red level, previous month, naked LVN. I can just take the naked off it now because we've tapped it. So it's a previous month LVN. And look at that, even today, it's held as support. You see that, right? So that's a monthly LVN. We've got weeklies and then dailies as well. It just means not a lot of volume was traded in that zone, in the low volume node. And when we do get up here, we get a lot of stop losses. A lot of traders who trade this type of concept, they place stop losses in low volume areas. So the market will go up there, take them, and then drop. So that's what I was saying. If you're going to get through the white box, you need a massive volume spike just to get through it. Maybe back test it and then move higher. But either one of two things happen. You see rejection, exhaustion, or absorption, or you see massive high volume just goes straight through. but usually it's a very tough area to crack. The reason I didn't take a short is I'm not a big fan of short trades. Plus, look at the VIX. VIX is at 16. Really don't want to be taking short trades in that type of environment. And also, if you couple that with the news that we just received, then you know you don't really want to be taking a short. But yeah, multiple rejections from that area. See, a fair value gap, like the way ICT sees it, is if I remove that, the fair value gap is all this. And if you look at 30-minute, fair value gap, 30-minute all the way to 647. Right? It ends there. Why have we stopped at 605? So the whole thing is not relevant. It's just where the cut volume is. That's where the inefficiency is in the candle. VIX when it's above the middle. So if it's above this midpoint on the VIX, I'll look for a short trade, possible short trade, and we have to be in a negative gamma environment. Well, shorts are taking over now, mate. Here we go. They've got the longs trapped now. They've got the longs trapped. I think they're gonna punish him now. So yeah, K-Dog. The rules is, as long as you're below this, I don't look for shorts. Okay. If we're above it and we're in negative gamma environment, meaning if SPX is below the zero gamma line, all right, that's when I look for shorts. I don't actively look for shorts because I still have a bull bear pivot, but I'll be more open to the idea of shorting. But my bull bear pivot, I told you on ES, did not break. Remember, I was way down there. NQ broke it, but ES didn't. So I couldn't declare a bear market, and I think I was right in doing that. Yep, shorts are in. They're gonna start closing these guys up here. We broke the VWAP. These guys, all these aggressive longers, are gonna start getting stopped soon. Maybe they've already closed some of their positions. Because they were aggressive 591, we've dropped to 525. They've got big orders, so they're gonna start closing. So see, in a candlestick chart, you would not know where the orders are. You would not know there's a lot of aggressive buyers here. You probably just think these are weak buyers. They're not weak buyers, they got absorbed. They were really aggressive, but they couldn't push through the low volume though. They got absorbed. And now they're getting smashed through. They're gonna start stopping out here. Trying to come back here now, bulls. Really nice buyback. Yeah, there's candlestick formations and stuff like that. But without the order flow, you're just naked. You're just assuming a lot of things. You don't know what's going on inside here. The only thing you have is these volume bars. But what do they mean, right? You don't have any statistics on the volume, no nothing. How many contracts are being traded? Shorts are, and bulls are trying to protect this area. The question is, are those guys are still in? Possibly. I think it needs more downside for them to start closing. This will get aggressive if we get down towards here. I would assume they'll be really feeling it up here. But until the market gets here, I don't think these guys are going to close. They're going to still have hope of moving to new highs. So I think it's over here when these guys get out. Maybe then the market reverses back higher. So we could continue falling until these guys close their positions. So let's see what happens. I'll get an order ready if we drop down to the value area low. I'll probably take a trade from here. Nesta, welcome to the chat. Screaming ah. Ah, Nesta, how are you? Yeah, Nesta is don't think he's liked the price action today on NQ. That's why he's screaming. Yeah, those aggressive longs are going to try and protect themselves. They're going to want to try and protect themselves. From getting liquidated. Bit of short absorbing now. And shorts are getting absorbed now. Above the VWAP. Might push this higher now. Have another attempt at that white box. Where is it? Are they gonna go for it again? aggressive longs are coming in now. Yeah, them guys are really protecting that position of theirs. They don't want to get liquidated. If we get through that white box, I think we make new highs today. Oh, it's a white box, dude. It's got a white border around it. You don't see this? Here we go, guys. Third attempt. Try and get both. Welcome, Nesta. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Good luck in your trading journey. Nesta, you trade prop firms, or are you trading your own real capital? And another lower high though. They're slamming it now. Collected more balls. Man, this if they start dropping this thing, could get really nasty to the downside here. You see the point of control got support, but now they're losing the VWAP now. So how long are they going to keep supporting those bulls up here? Before that came in aggressive. They're supporting. When are they going to run out of margin? If they run out of margin, this market's going to collapse. Yeah, market is storytelling. It's painting you a picture, and you've got to try and figure out what traders are trying to do on both sides. That's what really the market is. It's just an auction between buyers and sellers, and you've got to try and figure out their footsteps. That's why we use footprint charts, to look at their footsteps. That's why they call footprint charts, because it's in the footprint. Shorts again, aggressive again. question is that those big traders that are up here, they're supported again down here. How much margin are they going to have before they just get margin called? They might be calling their neighbors, buddies on Wall Street, and try and buy more futures contract to protect their position. It looks like it's going to fall off a cliff. Yeah, buyers are struggling here. Buyers are really struggling to keep this market propped up. I think they want to come lower by the looks of it. When those guys get trapped, they're trying to support all the way down. When do they run out of margin? Doesn't look like they've got the juice, and not right now anyways. It's choppy, very, very choppy in here. The bulls are trying to protect their position. Well, I think if they get under this point of control, you're going to get a quick flush into the value area low. Bulls are protecting for now, trying to rally higher. not seeing amazing strength. Some absorption there from the bulls. Do something, market. Okay, they're going to try again. They're really protecting their positions today, the bulls. Can they get through that white box with volume? Let's see. They're going for it. Here we go. As soon as it comes to, they lose steam again. Crazy area. They can't get past. A lot of delta came in on that candle. But no continuation. Let's see if they can do it now. Okay, they're trying to absorb shorts now. This is maybe the fuel that they need to get them higher. Oof, that a lot of shorts just got absorbed on the tape. 150 orders. Can they do it? This is an area of the shorts, so the bears are just not willing to let go. Here they go. That's the fuel. Let's go, bulls. Shows what you got. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Boom, boom. They're the winners. Those big longs are the winners today. They didn't get trapped. They did not get trapped today. Getting through that with the volume now. Getting through that white box with a lot of volume. absorbing shorts and getting through. They're through it with a lot of volume. Yeah, I think they're gonna be all right now. I think the bulls are gonna be all right. Bears are trying to come in again. I think the bulls will continue higher here. They've got through the white box now. Just back testing it. And they did it with volume, so I think they're gonna probably go to new highs. Struggling a bit though. A lot of stack limit orders, shorts at this level. Back testing now. A value area high on the box, the LVN. Should continue to the upside. If we break through these orders, there's a lot of orders, limit sells. If we can get through that limit sell order, I think, yeah, they're gonna probably go to new highs. ES is almost there. A lot of bulls are coming in here aggressive. Yeah, they're through. Getting through now. Short squeezing. ES is almost here. A daily high. Where is the daily high? far now. NQ daily high is right here. Still about 50 points away from the daily high, but I fully expect the bulls to get up there. If it doesn't go past it, at least to get double top or something. But yeah, these guys who are all longed in here, they're gonna want some profits. So this is probably where they're gonna look for it, in this area. These guys are not out of the wood yet. They'll be looking for taking profits up here for sure. If this turns around and goes to the value area low, they're in trouble. And there could be a possible long trade for us. But nothing for now. Not taking a short here. Well, that's going to be a tough area to crack because we've got a lot of gamma there. Right, you can see. I expect the market to go there. But yeah, tough session today. We didn't get much in terms of trades, but we read it all right. We read it pretty well. And that doesn't mean just because you can read the market is that you necessarily place trades. I've messed around with on sim a little bit, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, I think that I read the market pretty well. But yeah, that doesn't mean, like I said, that doesn't mean you trade. We didn't have any pivots to trade from, so we didn't place any trades. Yep. Yeah, exactly, K-Dog, exactly, that's for sure. Yeah, I've got family flying in tonight, so I have to, I won't be trading the full PM session. No, I won't have time for the 4 PM session today. I have to be at the airport by midnight, so I'll trade some of it and just see what happens. So yeah, thank you guys once again for tuning in. Hopefully we can get this family growing a bit as well. But the new dude, I forgot your new username. Thanks for tuning in. Please spread the word. I'd love to educate a larger audience. And yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed the stream, and I'll catch you in the other stream for a bit. I'll be in there. All right, hit the like, guys. Yeah, thank you very much, K-Dog. All right, guys, thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.